you've been dealing with this for months, but it's entered a new phase. I've said they're going to incrementally escalate it till they make their move on Trump. We have to, they are the inside enemy. They're what they say we are. They're the ones that are trying to stop the recovery, destroy our borders, the blocking, the sanctuary cities. I mean, I'm sorry, Trump has to move against them.
Yeah, Alex, that performance yesterday by the House Intelligence Committee was a first-class example of demagoguery, red baiting, fear-mongering, half-truths, no truths, every word pejoratively worded to distort it. The Democrats just don't seem to be able to face up to the fact that they ran a lousy, corrupt candidate. She had no program, and that Donald Trump was the real thing, and that voters. And
they had the whole media and the bots, and the whole system is admitted to be fake. So what do we do? Because clearly they're not getting the Pentagon involved, the CIA and the media, and saying we're Russian agents for nothing. They've already tried to kill you twice. They're moving against us. So what does Trump do?
Well, and in my case, I have this particularly nice setup where they asked James Comey repeatedly about me, and he says, oh, I can't comment on that, leaving the pregnant implication hanging in the air that I am being investigated, therefore I've done something wrong. These things have to be refuted one by one. There is no evidence whatsoever of any Russian collusion to elect Donald Trump. It's a fraud.
The American people did it. The whole media and the bots and foreign governments were piled on against Trump, not the other way around.
And in the case of John McCain, whose clip you just played, I mean, with all due respect, the senator's mentally unbalanced. He needs a psychological test. He is so driven by bitterness and anger.
No, I agree. So what I'm asking you is, obviously, I'm now accused, which we just is even, I mean, this is so ridiculous. I've known it's ridiculous with you. Our phones have been tapped. It's all come out in the news. Total blackout on that other than Drudge. What does Trump do? Because he's got a bunch of wimps in his administration who make all the mistakes. He doesn't make mistakes so far. He needs to, like, have, I mean, she got money from the Chinese, money from the Russians, 10,000 times what Trump ever did. It's, I mean, we need to go after these damn people. They're trying to destroy us when they're the ones on the Russian payroll. I want them indicted now. I want in front of the Senate now. I want Armstrong here with boxing gloves on. That son of a bitch saying I'm a Russian agent. Sorry, go ahead. I'm skipping the break.
Unfortunately, Reince Priebus is not exactly a wartime conciliary. These are lily-livered country club establishment Republicans.
They're a bunch of cowardly, boot-licking cucks that have been sticking their noses up people's you-know-whats forever, and Trump needs to get the hell away from them.
But specifically, let's take, for example, the fact that you and I both know that the president was under surveillance at Trump Tower, that surveillance of him starts much, much earlier, actually under the Bush administration, as Infowars revealed only yesterday.
And notice, total static on that 2 days ago. No response, no nothing. Media Matters didn't even deny it was real. Instead, they said, have they released classified info? And now I'm getting phone calls, oh, you released classified info. Yeah, that Obama was spying on Trump. Stick that up your snout.
Well, and in the meantime, what you have is the president's chief advisors like Sean Spicer and Reince Priebus wringing their hands and saying, oh, can't we walk this back? We really ought to put out an apology.
And then Trump countermands and says, I never apologized.
Exactly, because he's right. He shouldn't apologize. It took over a year for the Watergate cover-up to crumble.
Do you know what he did saying our coal is back up for use? That is trillions just in the next decade of use. That's trillions taken from Russia in energy sales, driving down the price of natural gas that we're now shipping in massive ships out of the Gulf of Mexico. He just devastated Russia. These dumb, and we're not even trying to devastate Russia. The point is, our stock market was up because Trump is back in business for America. He is devastating everybody.
To answer your question as to what the president must do, it's obvious. He needs to go on offense. Lay out the crimes of Bill and Hillary. Start by telling this Jeff Sessions to appoint a special prosecutor, and let's go over those 650,000 emails that were found at the last minute that came from Huma Abedin to her secret private server. Let's lay out the Chinese assistance to the Clinton campaigns. The president has the bully pulpit, and he has the power.
He's got to attack. Just like he lost the first debate, we said you got to attack, he did. He's got to attack and attack now.
Exactly, because you see, the establishment Republicans around him don't have the belly.
And notice they're attacking Roger Stone and Alex Jones and Matt Drudge and others because we will attack, because they fear the attack.
Well, Sean Spicer says he has no idea what role I played in the 2016 election. I would strongly urge that he get a copy of The Making of the President 2016, how Donald Trump orchestrated an American revolution.
Spicer, they're all a bunch of sycophants. And the point is that Trump miscalculated his first time going along with this this Paul Ryan bill. I understand why he did it, because it's going to wreck the economy if he doesn't. It's better than the Obama bill. I get it, but only by maybe 30%. And so that's where he got his first dent in his approval ratings. Trump really has to get back on the attack.
I could not agree more, and he has such a wealth of information now at his fingertips. So, unfortunately, he got no honeymoon. I understand that the new president tries to get along with everybody in the beginning, but this is dog eat dog.
Well, look, in closing, I know you're at the airport. You got to go. Thanks for popping in. But I've now joined the club with you, and I get why you were so mad. When you're actually accused on TV of being a Russian agent and you're under investigation, it pisses you off. It's crazy. So what does it mean now that I'm officially being investigated, being directed by Russian agents?
Yesterday, I had 3 different press calls, all asking me whether I knew whether or not Alex Jones's broadcasts are being supported by Russian-funded bots. And the answer is, of course, no. But is it coincidental that 3 different mainstream media reporters call all in the same day with the same load of, with that same steaming pile of dung?
We're supported by our listeners, and they're calling them bots. They didn't vote. They didn't take action. I've gotten 0 money from the Russians. What the? God, they act like the Russians have the GDP of Italy. They can't even run their own giant country. There's this claim that you and I have known you for 40-plus years a patriot, right-wing nationalist, anti-Soviet, rolling up Russian operations in D.C., that I'm the super patriot, that we're Russian agents is laughable, but it gives them the cover in the deep state to make a political runs at us and to use government funding for disinfo against us, and that's what this is about, Roger.
There's no question about it. There is a slow-motion coup to take out Donald Trump, and I, for one, have no intention of letting that happen.
Well, let me say this in closing. They tried to kill you with polonium. They T-boned you last week. They want to kill you before there's hearings. You need to go to the press club. I'll send a crew. You need to have a press conference demanding it happen. We'll build it up for next week or whenever you want, and just say, my God, America, wake up to this and say, before they kill me, because they're trying to kill you, no doubt, before you get up there. And now that I've been put in the bag, I'm not stupid. They know I'll destroy them in a real debate. They want to be able to crucify dead men as straw men. Roger, we're truly together in this in history, and I'm honored. We're defending America. We've put a president in there with the American people that is trying to turn the country back on. We've done a man's job already, brother, but we've got a lot further to go.
I can't think of anybody I'd rather be in the foxhole more with, because I will fight to the very end. We've got the globalists on the run, and I'm not going down without a fight.
It's good to be here, buddy, with that machine gun with you. We'll keep feeding those belts. We're going to win.
Take care, Alex. I'm going to jump on this plane here.
Absolutely. All right. I'm going to go to break, take a few more calls, then